So over the past few months, I've been doing a lot of sketching for van life and just kind of like the layout that I want when I finally get my van. And one of the things that's been really holding me up is the bed. Like, where the heck do I put the bed? And this was my original concept. So I definitely want to have my desk. That's the main thing I want to have in the van. But I thought that I could have this like slide out bed under the desk, but then it wouldn't leave enough room for my feet. So I had to kind of scrap that idea, and I wasn't really sure what to do for a while, but then I came up with this second idea of like, okay, where are we? There we are. So this is like the side of the van. I thought maybe you could, I just have this like pad thing, so it's not that big. So I thought I could put the pad kind of like vertically, just like store it behind maybe the shelving here, and then just like lift it up and then put it on the floor like here, when I wanted to sleep at night. But I don't know. It was just going to take up a lot of space on the side of the van. I'm like, that's not very good either. So I also, something that I really have always wanted to have, whether it was a van or a house, is a hidden bookcase. I don't know. They're just so cool. So I thought, I always thought that the hidden bookcase would be like at the front of the van. Like if this is the cabin right here, I thought that you would have kind of a bookcase door. And then I thought, well, what if you like stow the bed behind the door? So like here's the bookshelf, there's the books, and then it's almost got like this slot behind it that the bed would get kind of like slid into. You'd sort of stand it up vertically, right? And then you slide the bed into there when you're not using it, and then when you want to take it down at night, I can just put it on the floor like this, and definitely want to have heated floors. It's something that I've always wanted to have because I have cold feet. My feet get really cold in the winter, and I'm living in this old house right now where I have to wear socks and slippers all the time, and I hate it as someone who just likes to be barefoot all the time. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But some other ideas that I was working on, like this is the back of the van here where the desk is, and I thought I could have my e-ink monitor on one of those Ergotron things, and then attach it to one of the back doors. I think it might be awkward when I open the door, so maybe it has to be on like a long cable or something, but I just always have loved floating monitors because they look so cool and minimal. And there's one more thing. Oh yeah, I definitely want to have a slide projector up here, and I thought maybe I could like have some hidden hooks that I could sort of like attach it to when I wanted to use it, but then it wouldn't be up there all the time, which could be kind of annoying. And then I thought I could have a projector screen here, like sort of in front of my desk that could also like attach to some hooks in the ceiling, and I could just like pull it down when I wanted to watch a movie, or I don't know, if I wanted to like color grade or something, because I'm using a black and white e-ink monitor, which, yeah, you can see here. I can't turn the camera very far because of the cords, but you get the idea. Yeah, but it's, so anyways, yeah, here's the final drawing with the hidden bookcase and the bed insert here, which I think is kind of cool. This is not the final layout, obviously. This is all just like very sketchy, but whatever. I don't know. It's cool. But it's been hard to like motivate myself, honestly, because the goal still seems very far away. I have $3,000 saved up, but I probably need at least $5,000 for a deposit. And then on top of that, I have to get my income up to $2,500 a month. And it's right now it's like stuck at $1,500. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how to make more money, honestly. And like I've said before, I'm struggling with like health conditions, insomnia and joint pain that are making it very difficult for me to make the videos that I want to make. And just living at home is really wearing me down. It's, yeah, I've been living at my mom's house for 7 years, and 4 of those years I spent basically wasting time freelancing. And I was learning skills, but it's like now I'm so far behind, and it's just frustrating. It's really hard to stay motivated. I'm just making like my barefoot videos, reviewing shoes, but they're not doing it for me. I need to make bigger videos, but like the last 5 times that I tried to make a big video, they just crash. I just could get like 1,000 views, and I basically spend like weeks of time working on them, and then they don't do anything. So yeah, my confidence is in the dumps right now, and it is not helping living at home with my mom because it's humiliating, it's distracting, and it's exhausting because we have completely different views on everything ideologically. Like yesterday, we just got into another argument about health. like my mom just doesn't understand why I'm trying to go outside of the healthcare system, or the medical system, and not work with a doctor and work with a naturopath instead. And it's like costing me all this money, like, I asked her if she would help me with a thyroid ultrasound, and she was like, no, I don't understand why you just won't go to a doctor. And I'm like, doctors are humiliating. They don't always give you the tests you want, and they don't understand like natural healing or diet or like any like emotional stuff whatsoever. Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. It's really frustrating. And so last night, after I got into an argument with my mom yet again, I stayed up really late. I was just like scrolling Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist looking at vans, just trying to find like the cheapest possible van that I could. Because part of me was thinking like what if I just got this like junker van and just did an absolutely minimal build and, parked it in like the side parking spot at my mom's house, and at least I could get out of the house and have someplace to work where I'm not constantly distracted, both on a practical level and on an emotional, like existential, ideological level of just feeling this person's energy constantly around you, who doesn't understand you, who disagrees with like everything that is valuable and meaningful to you as a person. But yeah, I mean, even the cheapest van that I could find was like $4,000 for just like an utter piece of shit that had just like rust all over it, and like, yeah, I mean, to convert it in the winter would also be a nightmare, and then I'd have to have money to convert it, which I don't have, and then I would be wasting money on that I could be saving for a better van, for the van that I want, the Ford Transit. So it's frustrating, but I'm trying to stay motivated, and I don't know, drawing always helps. I think it just gets you into the space of like not being in your current reality when you can't afford the actual reality that you want. You know what I mean? So it's been good for me, and I'm gonna keep drawing, and I'll keep sharing my sketches and interesting ideas with you guys as I have them.